So I'm at Adventure Dinner this morning. Had to take my baby for an orthodontic appointment. And I'm in here. I'm the first one here in there this morning with my baby. And so I had a choice of any seat I wanted to sit in. So I literally sat right in front of the TV, put my baby right in front of the TV. And we sitting there and I'm filling out documents. Oh my God. And so a few people come in. Y'all gonna see me rubbing my head because I'm already stressed. I'm already stressed today. Few people come in, a lady with her daughter, a man with his son, and it was another person. I didn't even pay attention whether it was a lady or a man with another little boy. Anyway, the man that came in with his son was sitting directly behind me, and the little boy was running around with the other person's child, just running wild, screaming to the top of their lungs, just having them a good old-fashioned time like they outside, just screaming, just running wild in the building. Now mind you, my daughter's to my right, my purse is in the seat to my left. Now when these children finish running and screaming, the smallest child that belongs to this man sitting behind me, now mind you, he all on his phone, not telling his son to sit down, stop that screaming, stop that hollering, use your indoor voice, shh, be quiet, you disturbing the other people. Ain't doing none of that. This little boy walks right up to the seat where my purse is, and he say this cup is my purse. He proceeds to push my bag to the side. Now mind you, there's a plethora of seats all over the place, but he pushes my bag to the side and proceeds to get up in the seat beside my purse. And I'm sitting here with my own phone, but I'm keeping my eye on him like this. And then I stop and I just, whatever my face looks like right now is how I'm looking at him. And then I glanced over my shoulder at his father like this, and the father is still on his phone. Didn't even look up at his son. This boy proceeds to take two hands and starts to unzip my bag. Got the handle with one, and he unzips my bag, and I grab my bag very aggressively without saying anything, yanked it, and I get up and proceed to move in the seat beside my daughter. Now at this point, when I yank my bag, he decides to look up to see what's going on. I get up, I move in the seat beside my daughter, and I proceed to put my bag in the empty seat to my right. Now, mind you, ain't but 6 people in this whole building right now. Parents with their kids. And like I said, there's a plethora, like 50 seats minimum in this building. 50 seats. Now, This man gonna proceed to open his mouth because apparently the lady in the back with her daughter looks up from her phone because the shuffling of me grabbing my bag and getting up and moving attracted her attention too. So she says, "What happened?" And then the man says, "Oh, this lady just moved." And I turned around. I said, "Do you know why I moved? Your son. Get your son. He just tried to go in my purse." Never said anything about, "Hey, son, come here. Let me talk to you." You don't do that. You don't go in people's belongings. You don't touch people's belongings. You could have sat in any seat around here, but you don't sit in the seat beside somebody's personal belongings. You don't touch people's personal. He never did any of that. But he talked about me as if I, the grown person, did something fucking wrong with grabbing my personal shit and moving to another spot where I felt comfortable away from this child who felt the audacity and the entitlement to go in my shit. Sorry. Yo. Now, mind you, I done already went through shit with the lady at the desk. I'm filling out paperwork, 5 sheets front and back, which is actually 10 sheets of paper. She calls me. You can't just check no and then draw a line. Why not? It's never been a problem before. No, you have to check no for each answer. Okay. So you know what I did? She put the thing on the counter, the clipboard on the counter, and I got the pen and I aggressively just I sure did. Because I was feeling some type of way at this point. Now, I leave the counter and she calls me back. So I spin around and I go back to the counter. Didn't say anything. But she says, "I need you to fill out right here where it says who's responsible." I said, "Her insurance is responsible." No. You have to put who. I said, "Her insurance is responsible." And that's how I'm saying it. Her insurance is responsible. No. And this is how she's saying it to me. "No, you have to fill out." And she's tapping the clipboard like that. "You have to fill out." And then she puts the clipboard down like this. She spins it around and she pushes it to me like this. And she slams the pen down in front of me. So I look at it. I pick up the pen. And I proceed to fill out my name. Now, normally I have a very neat handwriting. But at this point, I am so disturbed and bothered and I'm feeling exasperated that I just scribbled my name across the line. Just scribbled it. Didn't do much more than that. I didn't say anything to her. I didn't do anything out of the way to her or anything like that. Oh, and let me not forget that she said I threw the clipboard. I didn't throw the clipboard. In the very beginning, the clipboard was on the counter, and I went to go grab it by the corner, just like this, with my index and thumb, and I did not have a good grip on it. And when I spun around, it flew right out of my hand. That girl went and told them people I threw the clipboard. Now, let me tell you something about me. If I'm going to throw something, I'm just not going to throw it willy-nilly. I'm going to aim that bitch at somebody, and I'm going to hurl it right at the person that is making me feel what I'm feeling, and I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to miss. Because I'm telling you, that softball arm, it lands its target. But today was not the day. I was not throwing the clipboard. I simply grabbed it by the corner, like so, and the clipboard, I didn't have a grip on it. And when I abruptly spun around like that, it just right out of my hand. So anyway, back to this part, and she's had to sign my name, all scribble scrabble. I didn't say anything past that. I gently put the pen down, turn the clipboard back around, push it back. I walked off and sat down. So they come out, they butcher my daughter's name. The only reason why I know that it's my daughter is because of the last name. They say the last name, we go back there. They say, you wait here. We just going to take her for some x-rays. Now, this has never happened. I've never been separated from my daughter for x-rays. But while I'm standing there, I make a short little video about y'all need to get your kids, check your kids. I'm posting that video when Dr. Han approaches me. I need to speak to you. Come in this office right quick. No, excuse me. Are you Miss Hyde? May I speak to you momentarily? Sure. Let's talk in this office here. None of that. Just aggressiveness on top of aggressiveness. Now, a lot of times I match energy. I usually match your energy. If you come at me aggressive, I usually match you with the aggression. And my aggression is a lot more aggressive than you think it is. My aggression scares people to the point that they like to call the fucking police. Y'all are like pudding. You hear me? You're fucking soft. You're like tapioca. You're like fucking quicksand. Your ass is like motherfucking, what's the other? The squishmallows. You're soft. You're weak. I'm a Gen Xer, baby. I'm built different. I'm built like one of them motherfucking Tonka trucks. You can't fucking break me, dog. I done been through a lot of fucking shit. I'm built Sean Tough. I'm my own brand. So, anyway, this little squishmallow that works at the counter says to the doctor that I got an attitude, that I threw the clipboard and all of this. I didn't do any of that. But I'm going to tell you, my attitude surfaced after that dude pulled me in that office and started talking. I'm like, hold up. What? I don't have an attitude, sir. What are you talking about? And he kept cutting me off. This is, if y'all don't know, being rude, abruptly rude, and then being, insinuating that somebody is doing something that they're not, and then constantly telling somebody that, you can go, you can, and da-da-da. When you do stuff like that, that is something that pushes people over the edge. But I'm going to tell you, today was not that day that y'all was going to fuck with me like that. My time is valuable. Time is a commodity you cannot get back. And I'm not going to let y'all waste my time. I'm not going to let you do that. I told him, after I explained everything that happened up front, even though he kept cutting me off, I said, listen, I stood here and listened to you talk. I'm not going to sit up here and allow you to keep cutting me off. You ask me questions, I'm giving you answers, but you keep cutting me off as I'm talking. Now, what you not going to do is be rude. What you not going to do is sit up here and tell me what I was doing when I was not, what I was doing when I was not. Well, you can go, you can leave. I can, but I'm not. You gonna see my daughter today. And after today, after this consultation, oh, believe you me, I will find another orthodontist and I will write a scathing Yelp review and I will go back and revise my Google review. And I just checked today and I've gone from 3.7 and 3.9 up to 4 million viewers. So this is money out of their pocket. Not mine. So I'm telling you, I'm not going to keep letting y'all treat me or other black people like that. I'm not going to do it. You will not continue to treat my daughter and think that you're going to talk to me that way. No, I'm not going to stand by and let you do it. Now, this is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to wrap this up because this video is quite long. So, Adventure Dental on Georgia Avenue is by far one of the worst dental offices that you can take your children to. As a parent, don't go here. Don't go here. I cannot emphasize enough. Do not take your children here. If you've ever suffered with trauma, and most black people have, you'll suffer more trauma here. And I'm telling you, they will treat you as if you don't matter. Your opinion as a parent doesn't matter. They will treat you or treat your child as if, oh, well, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you're not taking care of what you're supposed to be taking care of. And it couldn't be further from the truth. It could not be further from the truth. So in all of that, I want you all to stay healthy. Find the care provider that will actually talk to you like they got some sense, like they really do care about your health and your well-being, not just your dental and your orthodontal care, but your emotional and mental care too, because all of that plays a part. All of it. This man didn't even respect his boss, who is black. I'm talking to her and he cuts across me as I'm like, look at this. You see what I'm saying? This man, I'm not even talking to him. I'm sitting here talking to you. He's supposed to be dealing with my child, but he cutting across. Don't. This doctor, Whoa is his name, W-A-O, last name H-A-N, Dr. Wo Han. He doesn't respect black people. He feels like he is above black people. And I feel like we all should be going and taking our money to go get our care under somebody else that will treat us with respect. So in that, I hope y'all have a great day. Take care of yourselves and take care of your kids.